My warmest welcome to the participants of the 4th Oceans Forum on trade-related aspects of SDG 14. A special word to the Chair, Her Excellency Ms. Usha Chandni Dwarka Kanabadi, Permanent Representative of Mauritius, as well as to my co-convener, Her Excellency Ms. Rochelle Omamo, Cabinet Secretary of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Kenya, to whom I send my warmest greetings in her capacity as former Ambassador to Portugal and my former colleague as Minister of Defense. The ocean and its ecosystems sit at the nexus of the triple planetary crisis of climate change, biodiversity loss, and increasing pollution and waste. Portugal has long been an intrinsically maritime country. Our relationship with the ocean has contributed to bringing people together, globalizing trade, and developing science and knowledge. With about 2,500 kilometers of coastline and the third largest exclusive economic zone in Europe, Portugal is also home to a great variety of ecosystems and resources, and 48% of all marine waters under EU member states' jurisdiction in the European continent. With the ocean as a key pillar of our development and international stance, promoting its sustainable management has been a strategic priority for Portugal since the beginning of the 2030 Agenda negotiations. This requires deeper knowledge, broader monitoring, and more planning of the maritime space to ensure that economic activities contribute to human development while safeguarding environmental protection. Co-hosting, together with Kenya, the 2022 UN Ocean Conference, the most important overarching ocean event to be held this year, is another step that we take in fulfilling our shared responsibility to accelerate the implementation of the 14th SDG, which sets us out to conserve and sustainably use the ocean's resources. So we look forward to welcoming you in Lisbon from June the 27th to July the 1st later this year. Let us not forget that the 2022 UN Ocean Conference is a call to action. With the deadline set by Agenda 2030 fast approaching, the individual capacity of each country to redouble efforts in these matters needs to go hand in hand with our ability to seek joint areas of action to make ocean management policies increasingly more efficient. The ocean is fundamental in climate regulation. It is our primary carbon and heat sink, absorbing more than 90% of excess heat from climate change. The ocean is also home to 80% of all life on Earth. Biodiversity is being harmed by acidification, and warming waters can alter the currents and the lives of millions of people. Seeking synergies with other relevant processes is therefore essential if we want a more effective approach. The 4th Oceans Forum is thus very timely, and it is an opportunity to focus on one of the relevant dimensions of the ocean's agenda, accelerating the implementation of SDG 14's trade-related targets, using trade as a tool to protect our ocean and its resources. In this regard, the sustainable blue economy is key. An inexorable component of development, the ocean has the greatest potential in terms of generating renewable energy and sustainable food to an increasing world population, as well as of growth for several economic sectors. And science points to the ocean as the new pharmaceutical frontier. Let us also not forget that maritime routes are the main routes of international trade. There cannot be a green transition without a sustainable blue economy. It is therefore my expectation that when discussing emerging sustainable ocean economy sectors, we do not lose sight of the fact that at the heart of SDG 14 is the sustainable blue economy. As we endeavor to introduce a truly sustainable blue economy, we need ocean science. So that is the foundation upon which the achievement of SDG 14 is built. The proposals and measures identified over these 3 days can and should feed into the discussions in Lisbon. The interactive dialogues present an opportunity to tackle a wide range of related issues, such as maritime pollution, sustainable fisheries, marine technology transfer, or sustainable ocean-based economies, to name just a few. The triple nexus, ocean, climate, biodiversity, shall also be at the center of the discussions to support ambitious actions to minimize and mitigate the adverse effects of climate change. Several of the special events planned, such as the High-Level Symposium on Water and the Sustainable Blue Economy Investment Forum, also provide opportunities to address the full water cycle and explore the synergies between SDG 14 and SDG 6 on drinking water and sanitation. and discuss how the financial sector can more effectively and consistently support the development of a sustainable blue economy. As UN Secretary General António Guterres put it, we ask all delegations to bring a plan, not a speech. Portugal very much looks forward to the official report with the consolidated conclusions and recommendations of this forum to help shape a global, ambitious and comprehensive ocean governance strategy. Lisbon should launch the pillars of an ambitious global agenda for the ocean based on partnerships and concrete ideas, focusing on science and innovation-driven solutions with the involvement of all stakeholders and endowed with the necessary financial resources. Only by doing so will we be able to definitively introduce the major structural transformations required to change behaviors and guarantee the preservation of the seas, which is decisive for the future of humankind. I look forward to your participation at the highest possible level in Lisbon in June. Thank you.